So I've got Link open here on my browser. You could do the same thing from your phone if you want to. I just knew this would be a little bit easier to show you how to do with video on the browser, and I can explain a little bit of how the whole thing will work in bits anyway. So you want to get some Bible verses in. Here's the way that I've been going about it. So I'm just going to go to the Bible app, and then I'm going to change the language. And I've been working on some stuff with Romans. Go to the first chapter. And then, much like you would expect, you just got to tap a verse. Make sure you're tapping all the verses. This is where it's a little bit tedious. It doesn't work great to like pull a copy and paste. And I haven't figured out a way yet to be able to sort of select all or, a share button or anything like that. So this one definitely has required the most amount of just single clicks and things like that. But soon we'll be right through it. What I'll do after that is once I've selected all the verses, I'm going to hit the copy button down here. I'll go back to my Link account, click this big import button, import as a lesson, and then copy and paste in the input text. And I'm just going to remove the link. Yeah, it looks good. Don't really know why the numbers are like this, but I really just want the chapter. It's fine if I leave this like it is here. Doesn't really matter. I like to take out the quotation marks because it'll say this is what you copied. It's just a quirk from the Bible app thing. I'm going to go, let's change our input, ro, ma, le, lar. I'm going to make a new course and then create a new course because I don't have one yet. I have Bible and yeah, so this is the way I've been doing it. So I'm going to create a new course, make it easy for myself to find. Bible, Roma, Lord. Save, and then add. And then I'm going to save and generate a lesson. So it was saved. It should give me an option to open it. And it'll do it immediately. New lesson. So now you can see what we've got here. We've got Romalalar. I probably need to go in, if I need to edit something when it comes up, edit lesson. I do need to change this and say Romalalar 1. That way I know what it is. Now it'll save. You can go through and take a look at what words and phrases and things, what shows up as your yellow words that you've seen before, what shows up as your, let's see, did I click it? No, there we go. Let's open it like this. So we can see how it's showing up. You can go ahead and take a look at your words list. It depends on what you want to do. But really, you're just going to be reading through, finding out what do I know and not know. And so you can read through this way. If you need to slow something down, you can go to sentence mode, pick it up this way. So you're going to be able to, show translation in sentence mode, which is pretty great. I'm pretty clear on these words, so I'm going to go ahead and add them to my known count, so my known count increases. So this is the way it looks. Now, if you wanted to, you can go and edit your lesson, and you can add all kinds of stuff. You could add verse numbers if you wanted to. You can change the way it shows up sentence by sentence. You can break things into new sentences all the way down. Eventually, what I'm going to do is, as I'm reading, I'm going to go chapter by chapter. Same with this. I'm going to go and select. I won't do the whole thing now, but same with this. I'll go and select this for chapter 2. If I want to go back to my home page, hit import, hit lesson, but I can add a course. So if I pick up Romala 2 course, I already have it here. That's the course we just created. And I add another, whatever is here. Let's say that was Romans 2. And I create that. it's going to create it as a second lesson in this set. And so that's what I've done is I haven't worried about trying to get the whole thing in there all at once. What I've done instead is focused on what am I reading, what am I studying, and I import 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chapters at a time, depending on how much time I have. You can do the same thing with your iPhone. Open the app, tap on each of the verses, hit copy, and go into your Link app, hit import lesson, and import a new lesson, and do it the same way. It's just as user friendly, and honestly, most of the time I'm probably doing that importing of Bible stuff from my phone rather than on the browser, because you can just tap, 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 tap through everything. So hope that's helpful, man. Let me know if you have any questions about it. I wanted to kind of give this a try, doing the screen share to see if it worked. And then, hopefully it'll help you in your journey. Once you've set this up, in your continuing study, you can pick your imported lessons. You can do it by courses. You can pick specific lessons, but you can set it here. It'll show up, whatever you've been looking at last will show up, and it'll pick up pretty much right where you left off.